friends or the police or anything. Do you think the way teenagers dress in society today matters? Let's discuss and drop in your comments as we get into the show. Stay tuned.
We want to bring to the attention of this nation that the effect of early marriage, teenage pregnancies, rape, child prostitution, gender-based violence against women have to be looked into by everyone in this country. This country.
This is my prayer. When I wake up in the morning and I ask myself what this world is turning to, nobody said why. And I ask myself, now waiting this world they turn to, no daddy, that's keep picking the pizza in my mind, not the respecting papa. I swear, because so many you just to take tramadol instead of them take Panadol. It can make them fall, make them crawl. Yeah. So God, education don't fall. Tell me what's in the future for tomorrow, because we leaders of tomorrow, they're not evolved bad gods. Lord save us, oh yeah. And they go astray. Lord, this is my prayer. And Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you, And Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you, we dey pray every night and day for God's intervention in this nation, cause it's a serious situation. How long before they give for early marriage? How long before they rape them, picking them? Before they use we conscience. Because Mama Fatima, get your hands off a girl child. Anywhere you touch, say you don't die. Child abuse, we say bye-bye. We don't want you no more. Drug abuse, we say bye-bye. Early marriage, we say ta-ta.
Education is an investment for national development. It is a strong pillar for the nation's industries and also the foundation of moral regeneration and revival of the people. Without quality education, a nation cannot get the much needed manpower for socio-economic advancement and development. This is why it is argued that the quality of a nation's education determines the level of national development.
Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you, Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you. Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you, Daddy, we dey beg you, save our motherland, Lord. We dey beg you, It's your boy Eternity, Silver Crown on the mix.
Welcome back, guys. So the tune you just listened to was Motherland by 22. Now remember Fatuye So that's the same guy that's sing Fatu, that's sing the song as well. So yeah, today my topic is dress code. That's my topic today, dress code among teenagers. The reason why I bring up this topic today is because lots has been going on social media. I've seen like police attacking like young black boys, and also like attack them on the road, and also the ones that are driving, pull them over just because of the way they dress. You know, black boys, they always put on hoodie and they put it on walking on the streets. So police have this impression that any black boy that puts on hoodie, that's a boy, maybe might be in a gang or maybe like have drugs or something. So I just want to discuss this topic today. If you guys also have your own idea or opinion you want to share, you can comment below and we can discuss together. So the question is, do you think the way teenagers dress attracts police and also it affects them in the society? I think it does because, as I said earlier on, I've seen so much video this week, and there are videos that didn't go down well with me, to be honest. When I see like the way police being brutal to those black boys, I know sometimes if a policeman want to arrest you, you need to stay calm and let them chat you and see if they can find anything, because honestly, if they can't find anything, I don't think they can take you to the police station. They're going to let you go. I know sometimes the black boys, they fight back because they think it's getting out of hands, the way like police just come and attack them. Because some of them think like, okay, I'm a black boy, I put on hoodie, and also there is a white guy or white boy out there that also dressed like me, I put on hoodie, but they never attack them the way they attack me. So I know sometimes some boys, because sometimes I ask, like, I have chat with some boys, I said, why do you think like police always do that to you? Because I see like white guys as well or white boys as well, they also put a hoodie, and they never get the way police treated black boys the same. And sometimes they say it's because they are black, it's because they police think like black boys are always in gangs, they always cause trouble, which is true though, they do. But I think the way the police uh handling the situation is not right by being violent towards them. But I think again, if you think of it, the way you dress makes people judge you, which I think should not be the matter, should not be the case, because you can't expect everyone to dress the same, because different people got different tastes. People have the right to dress however they want, but there is also a limit in dressing. That goes to the girls. As we all know, these days, like there are loads of rape cases going on just because the way girls dress. Sometimes it's not over time. That's not the case. It's not just because the girl dress showing boobs or showing their bum. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes they just get raped because some men are just like that. But most of the times, the way the girls dress like send signals to these men thinking they want men. That's why sometimes they get raped, because the way they dress, they dress in a kind of way that you could just tell like, okay, this girl made me want a man. They just show everything. I know, like, I do wear short things, yes, I do show my boobs sometimes. I'm not gonna take myself out, but there is a limit. Sometimes you can see some girls, the only thing that left that is covered is just maybe their nipple or their bum, or you can literally see everything. So I think the way teenagers dress these days makes society to think of girls, even girls that just like to dress like that, but they are kind of not, they're not like bad girls or maybe want a man, but because of the way society have is today, just class everyone that's okay, this girl is thirsty, she wants her man, so I can just go there and just maybe just give a little slap on her bum or something like that. So I think that has affect teenagers and also the society today. So if you have your comment, Drop it below. Let's discuss this topic. I'm going on a short break and I'm coming back. Stay tuned.
Yeah, oh my God, look at that girl. The way she moving back, yo, I done lost. Wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Aye, wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Aye, Chale, it be you, Joanna. Eh, I say make I shoot him a shot, oh, I, oh, banana. Do you like it? Up, down, oh, shit, shy. Loving you, oh, baby, oh, Maria. Delight, Chimazu. You're the one of a kind. Your type is the type that I like. Caro. My God, look at that girl. The way she moving back, yo, I done lost. Wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Beauty, hello you. I really like how we communicate. I know you come from UK, me I come from Niger. I know you like Ghana vibe, so I come through with another one. Yeah, Jimazu, you're the one of a kind. Your type is the type that I like. Caro. Yeah, oh my God, look at that girl. The way she moving back, yo, I done lost. Wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Wine poco, go down poco. Oh no no, say wine poco, go down poco. Beauty, hello you. Bye boy.
Mixing Zero Foster.
That you're live on here now. Hello. Hello. Yeah, you can say what you want to say now. Yeah. 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 touch on that side. So we just have our first caller, as you can hear it from her. We need to talk to the moms. We need to talk to the parents. And the part where she said the children copy from what they see at home, that's true. And the part again where she said some parents or some moms, they are like 40 and they dress as if they're 16 or they're 15. And children copy from that. I know, like, everyone wants to look nice and so, but there is a certain age. When you pass that age, you don't need to go back where you already come from. Like, leave it to the kids, like leave it to your children. But some mom, as she said, that's one of our callers said, like some mom are 40 and they still dress as if they're 16. But you want to be a role model to your daughter or maybe to your son, but you are there, like, giving your daughter or son the impression that it's all right for you to do this, it's all right for you to do that. Because some kids, sometimes when they ask them, why are you doing some certain things, say, because I see mom or dad doing that. That's how you know kids copy from what they see from their parents. So she's sending a message directly to the parents. Parents are the primary center where the children learn things from. So please, 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 parents out there, make sure you teach your kids what you want them to be. Like, don't be teaching your kids that don't say swearing words, don't how do they call it, don't misbehave in the streets. Once you are home, you're misbehaving, you're saying swearing word to them, and maybe you and dad, you're fighting with your husband or so in front of the kids. They copy that, and sometimes it affects this kids. Sometimes that leads even to, like, them bullying people to in school, them being violence, because they see how their parents are acting at home. So that was a really, really good comment. And anybody out there have their own suggestion and want to join the show, you can call on the studio number, which is 074 0495 7930. The number again is 074 0495 7930. So you can call in and drop your comments, say your opinion. So parents out there, you need to put on the work that you want to see on your kids. You want your kids to be given outside. Because honestly, at sometimes when children go out there, they're representing you. Not even sometimes, all the time. When your child go outside, they're not only representing themselves, they're representing you as well as a parent. Because sometimes when a child does something, they don't go, especially when it comes to African communities, they don't say it's the child's fault. They say, I don't blame the child, I blame the parents. Because if the parent taught this child well how to behave or how to dress, I don't think this child would be out there. Even though some children, as the caller said before, they just want to have their own ways. Even when the parents are trying to straighten them, the parents have done everything they think a parent should do for their child to be the way they want their child to be, but still those children just want to have their own way. But I think some parents are just relaxed. They just don't care anymore. Sometimes these children need push. They need more push for them to able to be listeners. Sometimes it's not about just shouting at them or just like beat them up. No, sometimes you just have to take things which they love. That's how you restrict them from things they like. You restrict them from going out with their friends. I know children love that, especially teenagers. They like going out with their friends. They like hanging out with their friends, and they love their phones because they want to be on social media and all that. And also, if your child is, let me say, if your child is 10 years of age, 11, 12, I don't think it's appropriate for you to give that child a phone. Because these days, children, they learn computer skills in school. They know how to use this phone. They know how to do everything with this phone. They jump on social media. You might not even know if maybe your child is on YouTube. You don't even know what your child is doing on YouTube, what kind of message or what kind of vibe your child is sending out there, because you don't care to even check their phone, what's going on. I don't think you should give your child a phone at that age. And not some parents who say, oh, I wanted to like check on my child when my child is outside. I want to check on them, how they are doing. First of all, at that age, they don't need to be going too far. They can play around their area. You can't leave them to be going all the way somewhere like cinema with friends without no adult is there, because they're still young. They are 10, 11, 12. They don't know nothing. Someone might just see them in the streets and just do something bad to them. So you should like be with them. And if you want to give your child phone at that stage or that age, you need to be monitoring the phone and see what they are doing. As I said, children these days, they know how to use all these electronic things. They know how to use them. So you don't need to tell them, or they don't need to Google it, like what to do, how can I upload a picture. They will even teach you how to do it because they know everything about the smart things. So parents out there, you need to put on the work you want to see on your child. Stay tuned, going for a break. Drop your comments and let's discuss.
I need to be love fam. I need to be love fam.
AC one, AC food. Shake the body, shake the body. Leg work, leg work, leg work, leg work. Zam.
Oya farabalẹ̀ kó máa mú jójó, kó máa gbẹ́sẹ̀ nílẹ̀ kó máa hú gógó. Oya ṣaragiri, ṣó máa Kawasaki. She want Bugatti, she want Ferrari, she want Versace. Oh boy, ṣó máa fún mi punani gan. Come on, give me punani gan. I don't dey see you now. I don't dey see you now. They know they watching now. They know they watching now. They know they watching now. Oya ṣaragiri kò dẹ̀ fún mi body ká dẹ̀ gbé lẹ́pọ̀ ká dẹ̀ parí síbẹ̀. Mami bamba, so ayé ma boko bamba. Papi si nyoso zoma, ayi bi nyoso kanda. Mami mama, na benga gaga mama. Ayi bi nga yizanga, na tinda ye wakanda.
AC one, AC food. Shake the body, shake the body. Leg work, leg work. Oh, leg work, vocal chameleon. Leg work, zang.
Dance like Ojuju, spoil your face, dance like Ojuju. See I see through you, spoil your face, dance like Ojuju. Move your shoulder, ringa ringa, bucket fuller. Waiting, show me how to roll it. It's looking like magic. Baby dance it for me, baby move it for me, baby wind your body, baby show me do leg it, baby dance your best for me.
Motivate on make us uncool, make us uncool, hey, make us uncool. I'm more designer, getting money wherever. Best side, go kill 'em. Hey, Nigeria, we don't take over.
AC one, AC food. Shake the body, shake the body. Leg work, leg work, leg work, leg work. Zang.
Salon Baba, we don't take over. We don't take over. Salon Baba, we don't take over. We don't take over. Salon Baba, we don't take over. We don't take over. Salon Baba, we don't take over. We don't take over.
Leg work, leg work, leg work, leg work. Zang. Terun sana, terun sana, terun sana. Leg work, zang.
Looking for a new car, but stuck with credit problems? You can either buy a used car and suffer from high interest rates and unforeseen bills, or drive a brand new car on a fixed budget that includes servicing on a 3-year lease, all while rebuilding your credit. But how's that possible? With Wheels for Sure. We're 5-star rated, regulated by the FCA, and offer new car protection. Company car allowance drivers are automatically accepted. Contact us today for instant approval on 020 3823 1010. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome welcome back again to the Teen Talk Show. If you just tune in now, today we are talking about dress code among teenagers. So stay tuned. Now we're going to be reading comments from viewers, and yeah.
Right. I think we got a comment from what you call it, Viva Masi, Alia Kola, and she says most parents have failed their kids. And then I think she did agree with you on one of the comments which you made. She said absolutely, yeah. And this that basically, if anybody wants to call, you can give them out the number.
Okay, so welcome back. And the other thing again I want to touch on is just I'm still basing this on the parents, because if you look at it, that's the fact. We need to start from the parents, because this is where the children were born. This is where they start learning to talk and everything. So I need to emphasize on the parents, and then I can elaborate in the other areas. So yes, I'm going to say this. Like sometimes, let me say for example, just as our caller said before, like the way parents dress and everything, it affects the children as well. You see, sometimes you got some places where you think you're gonna be expecting teenagers to be there. When you go there, you see aunties and uncles. Like sometimes, let me say this, like for example, Club Nollywood is one of the places I'm going to mention. Sometimes I don't like going there, because when you go there, you see aunties and uncle there. You feel some kind of, you feel shy, you feel tight, you don't feel like dancing or so, because you think your auntie or uncle is watching you, which is okay for older people to be going out, but there are other gatherings which are meant for older people, which you're going to be there with your own age mates and dance and all that. You don't need to be going where your daughter is there dancing with her boyfriend, and why is you there in the other corner dancing? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So the parents need to be role model to your kids. Make sure you teach your kids what exactly. Make sure you teach your kids what you are showing them. Make sure you always be the first stage where your children will learn something from. Sometimes they will sit down and think, oh, I didn't see mommy or daddy doing this, so I'm not going to try to do this. They're going to be thinking about that. Although yes, sometimes I know some parents, they try their level best as parents, and those kids are just not listening. But the parents still have to not relax and have to talk to their kids. As the caller said, that parents fail their kids these days. Parents are not doing what they're supposed to do. So let me go back to the dress code. As I said earlier on about black boys being attacked because of the way they dress, because they put on hood ear and all that. And sometimes they put on like saggy trousers. They put on the trousers going all the way down to their knees. Like, who does that? Like, you wearing the trousers as if you're not wearing the trousers, or as if you don't like the trousers. You just want them to be rolling on the floor. Like, the way you dress as well has an impact to the society. Because sometimes you call on to this police, you make this police like attack you, you make them shout to you the way they feel like shouting you, because you dress, you send an impression out there that yes, I'm a gangster, I'm part of a gang. Like the way you dress and the way you talk. Sometimes not all of these boys you see they dress like that. They're not bad boys, but they're trying to fit in the society. Maybe when they're with their friends hanging out, the way they dress, maybe their friends laughed at them. Their friends think that they're not fit in their own category, or to be walking around with them. And they go again and started dressing the way their friends are dressing, and started talking and started cursing. That is not them. That's not what they treat them at home, but it's the kind of circle they have, and they're trying to fit into society. I've seen so many boys and girls, especially girls, because I've seen girls. You can tell, like when you go to their home, you can see the way their mom like treats them. You can see like their mom or dad are really strict. They are really strict at home, And then when they come outside the street, you see them doing things that you think like, oh wow, this girl, her mom is so strict. How come she outside here doing this stuff? Just to try to fit in the society or fit in that friendship group. That's why sometimes again it's important for parents to know the type of friends your children are hanging around with. You need to know the type of friends your children are hanging around with. You need to know who they are and who they are and what they do, because this how do they call it, friends influence them to like do things they don't want to do just to fit in the society or fit in the friendship group, which I think is not necessary, because it's good for children to be children, and it's good for them to be who they are and not trying to fit into society. If you want to fit into society, you can look at people that do positive things, that have good impact to you, that can create a good impression for you. But you trying to fit into the society just because your friend is putting on saggy trousers, you put on the saggy trousers. I see girls just because their friends like pierce the nipple, they too go and pierce the nipple, pierce the tongue, and all this just to fit in the society and their friendship group. I don't think that is necessary the way I see teenagers are doing this stuff these days. Sometimes when I see them, I wanted to just hold them and put them down and talk to them. But these children, they might cost me. I don't want them because you got beat me that it. They might cost me like mind your business. That's the line, mind your business. So I think I'll mind my business, but the parents at home should not mind their business, because that's your kid. You gave back to this kid. You need to be talking. You need to be pressure them, put pressure on them, talk to them, put them down, and tell them if you're not ready to listen to my own rules and regulations, this is my house, you can leave. I know sometimes that's not the best way, but some children, they are scared sometimes to leave. They might be thinking, oh, if my mom kicked me out of the house, where am I going? I'm going to be in the streets homeless. Sometimes just give them that little like scare them. Maybe they might listen. Some children, they are even happy. They'll be like, okay, oh well, then I'm going then. They have friends that live on their own. They would decide to just jump on and go live with their friends. So
we've got 2 comments.
Yeah.
The first one has come from Daphne Pratt. She said, I think these red musicians started this nonsense. I don't know, is it red? What's red? Is it like music? Is it like a type of music?
I don't know.
And then there's another young man by the name of Sam. He says, I don't know if he's trying to ask you a question. He says, you have seen so many boys, don't lie. Have you seen boys? I don't understand what
does that mean? Yes, I've seen so many boys.
And then and Daphne's saying, I think the red, what music? Maybe I think Daphne's talking about the type of music that they listen to. I don't know if it's like genre.
I think it's like the gangster music,
yes,
and all
yes.
that with the swearing words and the way to dress.
So that's why she's saying the music started all this nonsense. So I don't know what your comments, your additional contribution to that.
Yeah, the music might have an impact on it, but I don't think that should be an excuse for the boys or the girls for them to act the way they're acting. I think, just as the caller said, it's time from the parents. And also, yeah, I don't think this music thing, I know this music thing, sometimes they might see their favorite rapper or their favorite artist is out there doing this thing. They want to dress like them. They want to copy what they're doing just to show like that fan love, that yeah, I'm repping this artist. I just want to dress like them. They need to notice me like this. I'm a fan, so they dress like them, even trying to talk like them. I know that's another thing, but like if someone is 15, or maybe I know sometimes 16 years old, they do work. But I'm thinking like, where are they getting this money? Especially when you see some tracksuits comes out. You see like children run to go buy them, and you see they have all these trainers. I'm thinking like, where are these kids getting all this money from? Sometimes I know some parents, they give their kids money to go buy stuff, but sometimes you need to check the kind of things they buy as well. You need to know the kind of stuff they are buying, if it's something that is suitable for them to put on, or if it's something that is not suitable for them not to put on. Is there any comments?
No, we're okay so far. We can go into one more music break.
One more music.
Yeah, one more music break before we break into that, and we'll have.
Yeah, yeah.
Dr. Dollar Entertainment.
Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe.
Jason on the
I slap police for your case. I go to war for your case. I go to court for your case. I climb the bridge for your case. Enter water for your case. I punch the judge for your case. Anything you want, baby, that's for you, baby. For your case, yo. For your case, yo. No. For your case, yo. For your case, yo. No. 'Cause my papa no be Dangote or Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah, yeah. For my papa no be Dangote or Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I go shoot for your case. I go slack back baby for your case. I go call MC Oluomo. I go report all of them. I go shoot for your case. I go slack back baby for your case. I go call MC Oluomo. I go report all of them. So tell me what the hell are you waiting for? If not to drop Indomie, we go drop. If not to suck Gary, we go suck it. What the hell are you waiting for? If not to fry akara, we go fry. If not to soak akamu, we go soak. Fire case, yo. Fire case, yo. No. Fire case, yo. Fire case, yo. No. 'Cause my papa no be Dangote or Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah, yeah. For my papa no be Dangote or Adeleke, but we go there, okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I go shoot for your case. I go slack back baby for your case. I go call MC Oluomo. I go report all of them. I go shoot for your case. I go slack back baby for your case. I go call MC Oluomo. I go report all of them. For your case, yo. For your case, yo. No. For your case, yo. For your case, yo. No. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe. Pem pem, ijelebe.
Looking for a new car, but stuck with credit problems? You can either buy a used car and suffer from high interest rates and unforeseen bills, or drive a brand new car on a fixed budget that includes servicing on a 3-year lease, all while rebuilding your credit. But how's that possible? With Wheels for Sure. We're 5-star rated, regulated by the FCA, and offer new car protection. Company car allowance drivers are automatically accepted. Contact us today for instant approval on 020 3823 1010. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Teen Shop Show, and if you're just tuning in now, dress code. So I just want to round up right now. Before I round up, I just want to give advice to parents out there. Make sure you don't let your kids control you. You need to be in charge. You are the mom or you are the dad. You need to control your kids. Don't let your kids control you. If they say they want to go around the corner and you see them dressed some kind of way, you need to tell them, I don't like this way of dressing. You need to go change it. And you need to even check their bag, because sometimes They might just go put on big gown or something. They have the kind of clothes they want to put on. They put it inside the bag, and when they go on the street, they change. Or sometimes they even go to their friend's house and just leave their stuff there. And then they'll dress really nicely when they want to leave home, and then they'll go to their friend's house and then just change. So sometimes you need to check what your children are doing. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm just going to leave it open to the audience for you to comment and give your own opinion. When we come back next week, we try to go to the comments. I know I haven't done the one last week yet. I haven't had the time to like check the comments from last week's show to see if anybody else have dropped their own opinion. But I'll make sure I do and try to combine them next week. So thanks for watching the Teen Touch Show on the Diaspora Voices. Keep watching every Tuesday on Diaspora Voices, 9 p.m. I know sometimes we might be late, but it's 9 p.m. So make sure you tune in every Tuesday for the Teen Touch Show. And before I go, I also want to talk about my lashes, the Queen Nas lashes. Yes. I know it's been a while. I haven't done any promo. You guys have not seen me put them on since after Ramadan. I haven't had time to be doing glamorous things, or less when I went to Florence Broken Frame movie premiere. As you all know, this weather is just making everyone sick. We're supposed to be having summer, which is not happening. So I didn't even have the zeal to do nothing because I'm sick, because the weather is just something else. I feel like we are in winter still. We are not yet in summer. So yeah, guys, if you want to order my lashes, it's Queen Nas Lashes _ Queen Nas Lashes on Facebook, Queen Nas _ lashes, or you can call me on 077-2748-6168 to order your lashes, and I will be at your service. The number is 077-2742-6168. If you want to order your Queen Nas lashes for your wedding, your party, or everything, I'll be at your service to deliver. Thanks for watching. Till next week Tuesday. See you.
Life, yeah. Life, yeah. If you want success, it's not easy, yeah. You get for work from 7 to 5, just forget your daily bread, just to make you survive. Life, yeah. If you want success, it's not easy, yeah. You get for work from 7 to 5, just forget your daily bread, just to make you survive. Ta open it, ta open it, ta open it, more, ta open it, ta open it, ta open it, ta open it, more, ta open it. There are funny things about life. Your hug should be sharper than knife. Believe in yourself and nature will provide, cause once I go this up I must survive. There are funny things about life. Your hug should be sharper than knife. Believe in yourself and nature will provide, cause once I go this up I must survive. Respect my hustle. Hey, my hustle. I go respect your hustle. My hustle. Life, yeah. If you want success, it's not easy, yeah. You get for work from 7 to 5, just forget your daily bread, just to make you survive. Life, yeah. If you want success, it's not easy, yeah. You get for work from 7 to 5, just forget your daily bread, just to make you survive. Ta open it, ta open it.
Looking for a new car, but stuck with credit problems? You can either buy a used car and suffer from high interest rates and unforeseen bills, or drive a brand new car on a fixed budget that includes servicing on a 3-year lease.